I should probably start recording. Here we go. Welcome to the next episode of College Hoops. What am I doing? I'll tell you what, I love having two monitors. It is the greatest thing in the world. To be able to just kind of alt-tab over from my, I don't know why I didn't do this sooner. Just throw my game capture software on the same monitor as my dashboard for the chat, so that way I can just kind of alt tab over. I don't know why I didn't do that way sooner than I just did tonight. Sim through day. Unless you got one of those crazy stands. I think I could pull it off if I wanted to. Number one, I'd have to get another monitor, and by monitor I mean small television, which wouldn't be too hard, really. I'd have to figure out the wacky setup for it. But I tend to use televisions as monitors. It's been working out extremely well. So I may keep it that way whenever this eventually goes out on me. Here we go. I think it's been like 5 years since I got this TV. And I know these days I wouldn't have to pay as much as I did for this either. It's a nice Panasonic 32-inch TV that I view everything on. It makes it absolutely amazing for for any of my games.
This is Vern Lundquist with Bill Raftery and Tracy Wilson. Give us your take, Bill.
Trying to adjust the volume. Yeah, I guess they didn't do any of the intro stuff. I guess they sort of forgot. Jack, I feel kind of bad because David and Blaine were here for oh, there you go. David and Blaine were here for Madden 16. Doing the connected franchise. I did one and then I restarted it. And yeah, this one was amazing that I did last night. It was absolutely great. I still need to upload it because I literally, it was one of those things I did like a 4-hour stream of it. And I stayed up till like 7:30 in the morning because I was like, fuck it, I don't have anything to do. That's why I had to take the nap, because it wasn't until like 10:30, something like that I had actually gotten around to sleeping. Well, I mean, I had taken I had slept for a few hours, but I didn't want you to do that.
Just before the game, I talked with Coach Davis. Guys, he told me.
But yeah, I had gotten a little bit of sleep, but I had to wake up kind of early to do my fantasy football draft. I think I got a pretty good team. We'll see.
And they prepare for this game just like every
but yeah, I had to do that, and I got around to sleeping, and the next thing I know, it's like 3 in the morning.
Still a 2-point lead. Dendry backs down. Robertson catches it outright.
There you go. Come on. Ah, man.
Corralled by Murray, and that's his third rebound.
I think we forgot how to shoot.
Grambling is going to have to work hard to establish some chemistry, Vern, and quickly.
Damn.
Because this is a young lineup
5-ish to 9,
that has to
nice.
play with each other very long.
Backs in. Robertson.
All right, we're gonna get some.
Higgins hands it off.
There you go. There you go.
Robertson shoots the turnaround.
Ah, God.
Great D.
What happened?
10 minutes left in the half. Number 1 with the crossover. That last 15-footer dropped in.
That's his strength, Vern. Finding the hole in the defense and
Come on, back him down. Back him down. Okay, don't back him down. That's cool, too.
Skips it to the wing. Robertson.
There it is. There it is. Put some points on the board.
Inbounds the ball. Number 1 brings it up the floor. Pokes free.
Yeah.
Picked up by Grambling.
I'll give you a fun little spoiler about the Madden deal last night.
Banked in by Dandridge.
Based on shots you
narrow
get
the
you
gap
end up
to
hitting the
2.
side of the glass. Yeah. A bit of a spoiler from the Madden thing. I'm thinking between myself, David, and Blaine, I think Kyle Rudolph from the Vikings may have descended into godhood after the performances that he had in our games. Trent Richardson did very similar stuff too.
Backs him down. Gets it left wing. Rose gets the
There we go.
three-pointer to go. He's got 3.
Is it a fantasy draft? Nah, it was yeah, just keeping my taking the current rosters and making some tweaks.
To the stripe.
Got rid of Adrian Peterson, got Trent Richardson, to which the game rightfully freaked out and was like, you got rid of Adrian Peterson and now you need a new halfback. It's like, but I got Trent Richardson. And it was like, no, you need a new halfback. A good one. To which Trent Richardson in the game was just like, basically, oh no, I'm going to show you just how good I am.
Backs down. Hits it from the low block. And they're now behind by 1.
Oh my god. I think in 5 games, he recorded, it was 24 broken tackles. It was stupid. There are so many plays. There was actually one particular play that actually he broke probably at least 3 tackles. It was legit 3 tackles, and it probably at least 1 or 2 more that technically didn't count. Most likely.
And I can't believe it.
That was... No, he gave him some space.
Pulled in by Robertson to give them the lead. Can't finish at the rim. They're still down 9.
Yeah, there was actually a point in one of the games, one of the early games, that had I threw an interception in our end zone, and the guy just about got it all the way to his end zone with a pick 6. My fullback, like a goddamn cheetah, just chased him down at like the 5-yard line to tackle him.
Look at him swat that thing away.
With the shot. Not there on the 3 by number 1.
There we go.
But they're still out in front by 3.
Ah, damn.
Rose.
It did. It went really well.
Backs in. Dandridge.
Once I get done putting a few games in this, I considered playing it again.
But they still trail.
I'm still trying to decide what I'm gonna do for maybe a second half of this, because after about 3 games, I'm thinking either Madden, Deadpool, or Heroes of the Storm. All 3 of those I haven't really played in a while. Oh, did my controller die on me? Let me check real quick. No, it says it's got some room. Okay, so it doesn't. Let me change the batteries out real quick. 1 second. All right. All right, let's see this. There we go.
Free throw's good, and we're all knotted up. Both teams
Cool.
are making a few lineup changes.
I'm not too worried about the closeness of the game, because I feel like the cream will rise to the top, and I will eventually
Rodriguez
do just
inbounds
fine.
the ball. About 6.5 minutes left in the half.
Come on. I also haven't done NBA 2K15 in a while, but I'm considering just kind of holding off until...
They're in front.
Holding off on doing anything more until October when the game is brand new and comes out.
Backs him down. Sinks it from 6.
There we go.
They now lead by 1. Number 1 brings it up the floor.
Yeah, sometimes they break. To be fair, I've had it happen for me before where I end up breaking down in the fourth quarter.
Swing pass.
I think pressure just tends to get to people.
Rodriguez catches it, left wing. Goes up. The lay-in was good by number 11.
Damn.
And
that's
they
all
now
right.
go up by 1. Wheeler will bring it up court himself. Dandridge backs down.
Oh yeah, back him all the way in.
Puts it up. The bank
Ah,
shot won't
damn.
fall.
The defender did a great job keeping with him. Terrific D.
Gibbs takes it up. Connects. They're up by 3.
You know, I also just realized
Copeland passes it up court.
I'd have to see when it technically was, but I think I'm coming up on a year
The
here
reverse. Got a hand
on
on it.
Hitbox.
He made it look so easy.
I'd have to
Vern.
check that. It
The
should be
league
coming up
made it
very
take
soon
tremendous
because,
athleticism to pull that off.
like, the very first official stream I did was, like, NHL 15, so... And NHL 16 is coming out
Free
here
throw
very
line.
soon, so...
Dishes it to the elbow. Oh, net on the shot by Gibbs. They got on this roll a while ago and just haven't looked back. Backs in. Rose.
But yeah, both Blaine and David were saying that perhaps Kyle Rudolph has just descended into into Luke Walton territory as far as his godliness was concerned.
Coach Wilson has a new lineup that isn't extremely experienced. This could have an effect on the team's chemistry. Let's see.
Number 32 inbounds the ball.
That's saying a lot.
Dumps it inside.
That was Blaine. He was like, you know what? I kind of got that vibe. I kind of got that vibe from it.
It looks like they're playing man-to-man.
He's like, I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to jinx it, but I kind of got that vibe. Move! Cut to the basket. Go! There you go. Sort of.
Bringing the double team.
God damn it.
Gets it right corner. Murray gets the rebound. About 3.5 minutes left in the half.
I'm right here. Yeah, no, we need you down there.
Penn swings it to the right.
I probably
place.
could have easily, like, there's probably a play to allow him cut to the basket. I'm just used to 2K15 where if I get close to him, it basically, like, pseudo nudges him somewhere else to get open.
Free throw for the 3-point play. Down low, Robertson fires from.
Oh my God!
Murray has it, and that's his 7th rebound so far. Simple conversion, and somehow it doesn't fall.
Those are the kind of shots that will haunt you for a while.
Murray,
Come on.
backs
Come on.
in, beats it to the corner. Number 32.
Oh,
right
damn
side.
it.
The D has no answer for this. They just can't be stopped.
It's alright. We'll figure this out. There's like 200 people in the crowd. It looks like a Global Force Wrestling show out there.
By Robertson. They cut the lead to 8. 2:43 left in the first half.
Oop.
Number 1.
I actually was kind of happy when I checked
Wheeler
my
snatches it down inside.
attendance figures.
Have to hit that.
I think
Hard
I'm
to
like
imagine.
95% capacity now.
Turner backs him down.
So I'm feeling pretty good knowing that I'm
Robertson shoots it.
very
Bricks it
close
off the
to
front iron.
selling out the
It's
building.
one-on-one.
Now, it's only like
Picks it up,
2,900
flipped it
people,
up
but
and out.
for
His team
small
really
callers, that's
needs
still
it to
pretty
hit that.
nice.
Hobbs dumps it off. Copeland skips it down low. The
Ah,
steal by
God.
Texas Southern.
I like how he gets himself into defensive position.
At the right place, at the right time yet again. Wheeler inbounds the ball.
Oh yeah, he ended up asking for a few days off as well, so that'll be cool.
Turner
Oh
takes the
crap,
shot.
that was a
Misses
bad
the
idea on my
three-pointer.
part.
Not his shot.
It's up to the coach.
One of the days in particular was the Friday of NebraskaCon,
Passes to the left
So
wing.
I'm pretty happy about being able to go to Nebraska because Anime Iowa was alright.
By number 1.
But, you know, once again, it's one of those things that it's like, oh, you know, I wouldn't have mind going with friends. Probably would have made it that much more fun. It is first weekend in November. So, not too far away. But still enough of a distance to where I'm probably going to be one of the first people to try to ask for the day off.
Gets the board inside. The Tigers carry it up. They're on a 19-5.
I don't know if they've added more guests or not. I'd have to check to see who the hell they've added for guests. But there's a couple that I'm actually interested in, at least in comparison to
How did he miss that one?
Anime Iowa was.
He's just gotta shake it off.
There we go.
and Reload.
The last tray was cashed in by Hobbs. 10 points separating the teams. Goes up. Collected inside by Turner.
They can go 2 for 1 here, Vern, if they hurry it up.
It's deflected.
Oh.
And it's gathered up by number 1.
Blaine, you're here.
6-second differential between the shot
Now,
clock and the game clock.
I feel like the fact that you missed part of the conversation I had earlier, I think you'd be
Scott.
you would be
That last 3 ball was drained by number 1.
adversely affecting what I would be playing, but I'll still leave it up to anyone here.
His first shot of the game. Murray corrals the miss.
Yeah, because after this, I usually do 3 or 4 games of this, and then, god damn,
Last tray off the mark by Rodriguez.
damn, and then I'll play something else. Now, there's a few games I haven't played in a little bit. Deadpool's there. Hadn't played that in a little bit. Heroes of the Storm, of course. Heroes of the Storm's, you know, as much as I love playing it, the couple of big things for that is, number 1, no one really ever watches those, and number 2, I've been playing more sparingly over the last couple of weeks because the last week in particular, playing Heroes, I've had such terrible matchups, and it's just been, I've just had these crazy bad losses. Despite the fact that XP-wise and generally anything else-wise, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing great. Especially as Murky or Vikings, I'm carrying the team. But we just tend to suck in most of the other aspects. We still end up getting our asses kicked. So, I don't know about playing that. And then the other one was, because I did a stream last night for it, but I feel like maybe recording a second episode, and that's doing another Madden 16 stream. Because Jack's here and he can witness the deity known as Kyle Rudolph.
He's 1 for 2 for the game. Penn passes it up court.
You already know my answer.
Right side. Knocks it loose. And it's picked up by Grambling.
That's quick hands. He loves seeing those pump fakes because it gives him an opportunity to steal the ball.
Rodriguez
Witness the glory. I'm probably going to have to play another thing of Madden then. I guess that's going to happen. More based fucking Rudolph and based fucking Richardson.
Last shot stuffed through for 2.
The D was too late to react. By that time, he had already stuffed it home.
Oh my god.
Leads him with the pass.
What am I doing?
And it's dunked home by Rodriguez.
It's already past the halftime and I'm just doing awful.
And he leads both teams in that category. Turner, terrific move.
There we go.
Bottom of the bucket. He's shooting 66% for the game.
Maybe tomorrow that'll be part of my streams.
Pulls it down.
That
will
was
be
a much quicker shot than they
whatever
might have
the
liked,
fuck
but it
I
was
just
a
said.
Pretty open look, so it's tough to fault him.
How do I not remember what my 3 options were? Here's the Storm, Madden, and
He'll want another shot with that much space.
Wow.
He knows he can make
Deadpool. Maybe I'll do Deadpool and then like Lara Croft, or I haven't done Anime Studio Story in a while either.
Just over 9 minutes left in the second half. That last basket was nailed.
Eventually I'm going to do a TEW stream. That was actually something I put up a few days ago, was a straw poll for a new TEW stream. I explained the whole thing in the video, the 11-minute long video that I posted, where basically I had some e-licensing issues when I went to upgrade my computer. There were some e-licensing issues with that, and by the time I figured it out, I had screwed up by. I'm trying to word it quickly. Basically, I don't have the file anymore. The file ended up getting deleted on accident. So I'm trying to do a new series. And I gave people 3 choices, and it's a very, very close poll. It looks like, as of right now, it looks like I'm going to be doing a reboot of Impact Wrestling here. So that'll be interesting. I had a whole different thing I was going to do with Impact Wrestling too, so that'll be kind of cool.
Left wing passes back to the wing.
People are also seem to be voting a lot for the 0000 promotion I was considering.
Dishes to the top of the
that seems to be a pretty popular opinion as well. That one might be something I'll do occasionally, just because. Because 0000 promotions are pretty fun.
That last basket was buried by Dandridge.
There we go. Oh, I probably should have put like defense or something on there. Just in case you didn't know. Yeah, the 0000 promotions are promotions with 0 popularity, 0 momentum, 0 prestige, and 0 money. So it's a whole bunch of like very local indie talent, and then hopefully I'd work my way up into decently known people.
Takes it up.
Yeah, something smaller and easier to book, like Impact, just having like that 1-2 hour show a week. I think that's what I'd actually do, too, is I would keep it to the 1 hour show, and then just, because the whole thing is based off of, like, January 2016, like, the idea that Impact gets kicked off TV at the end of this next month, which seems very likely is going to be happening still. They don't have any sort of TV home, and then they decide they end up getting a contract with like Hulu Plus to put Impact on the internet and try to rebuild their fan base through the internet, as well as like a different, more straightforward style of wrestling, which would be having it be presented almost like MMA, where it'd be a lot more like one-on-one matches and not a lot of goofy gimmicks or anything like that. There'd still probably be some goofiness, but not as much with something like that. It would be much more rated on performance over popularity. There we go. Oh, come on, man. Samoa Joe with a giant-ass knife. Serious and goofy at the same time, just like that. Samoa Joe with a dick painted on his face. God, I remember Tribal Dick Samoa Joe. This is getting ridiculous. I need to figure this out quick. Okay, I'm being too nonchalant at this point.
The Tigers with some difficulties. A rare occurrence.
As long as you keep running your offense, the coach will forgive a few clunkers.
Robertson backs in.
There you go. God damn it. Someone gets randomly abducted in a van by a bunch of masked men, and then we never figure out who it is. You know, stuff like that.
Collected by Wheeler, but they're still up by 15.
Left trigger.
Backs in.
There you go.
Robertson
there you go.
Loads. Nails the turnaround jumper. But they're still behind.
It was kind of funny because one of my good buddies plays TEW a lot, and He likes to do, like, I think he likes to do WWE. Yeah. And he does a lot of stuff with WWE there. And it's kind of weird, our different booking strategies and the stuff that we do differently. Like, the two big key differences is he has no women's division at all, bar none.
Scott inbounds the ball. He's doubled up.
He has very few women on his roster, and the ones that he does have are valets.
Number 1 misses the long one. Still
It's
13-point lead.
weird, especially when I'm having like a full-fledged division with like 20 women and all these different like teams and such.
Leads him in. Tipped away.
Oh my God, we had a great shot right there,
Scoring and had the ball knocked loose.
and he screwed it up.
Squeeze it, young fella.
Didn't fall by Murray, but they still lead.
Makes it a less
by
complicated
11.
book, so you don't have to worry about women's only. Good point. But I feel like if you, because I told him, I'm like, it's not bad. I'm like, it's only bad because most of the women's segments are only bad because you're dealing with like
Every rebound is essential.
unskilled people.
Corrals the miss
If
inside.
you find the skilled women's workers, then you're gonna be able to
Dandridge gets
have it work
right
out well
side.
for you.
Shoots. The triple was
For the
off
most
mark
part.
by Rose.
I still
Down
tend to get
7.
E's even with
Murray.
skilled workers, but
10 beats it
oh
to
well.
the wing. It was drained by number 1. He's shooting 50% from three-point range.
Fuck it, come on.
Downtown. Murray
Oh my
holds
God,
it.
I'm getting stupid because I'm
Just a little bit. There was plenty of time on
getting
the
ready to
sideline,
lose.
but he got a little
Come on.
overanxious.
Passes it to the right. Murray backs down.
Wrong button.
They're bringing the
I'm gonna start
team.
swiping this ball. There you go.
And it's controlled by Grambling. Goes up.
Get that shit in
Big
there.
Stuff to cap the fast break by Hobbs. He's 3 for 6.
There you go.
Stolen away by Hobbs. Hits
There you
the
go.
wide open shot. He's shooting 57% for the game. Stolen.
He should concentrate on
Damn.
just getting good position.
It's all
Instead
right.
of flailing away at the ball like that.
10 points, not bad.
Rodriguez inbounds the ball.
Damn. Damn.
Takes it up. Copeland.
Good.
corrals
Make
the
them
miss.
throw some desperation
Still a 10-point
attempts.
lead. Dandridge dumps it off. Dishes it to the right
Oh
wing.
shit.
Robertson.
Oh
got it.
shit.
11 points, and he's his team's leading scorer.
Ah, damn it.
They're going to double team him. To end the run, the layup flipped in by Rodriguez. By 9. 1:46 left in the game.
Go. Get it. Get in there.
Fires from
I don't know why I stuttered.
Almost a 3-point opportunity. Instead, he'll go
I
to the
don't know
line for 2.
why I stuttered like I was about ready to announce
Sinks the
guts.
first one.
Do
And
you
brings
have
them
it?
within 8.
The pressure didn't
There you
get to
go.
him
All
one
right,
bit.
7 points. Come
Close
on.
game or not, he's as cool as could be.
Goes up. Dandridge
Oh,
grabs it,
big
and
block.
that's his 8th
Big block.
rebound of the contest.
He couldn't get it that time, and the D did a great job of making
Not
it
what I
tough on him.
wanted. That's all right.
Backs him
Probably a
down.
little stupid that I've been
Nice
abandoning
9-footer by
calling
Dandridge.
plays, but that's all
They
right. I
narrow
just
it
need to
5.
make this
Here
work.
comes the double team. Scott can't connect on the
Good.
shot, but they're still up by 5.
Empty trips. That's what we need to get them. There you go. There you
Passes
go.
to the low block. Last shot laid
Oh
in
my
by
God.
Robertson. Scott inbounds the ball. How are they cutting into
This
the
could happen.
In every
This could
way,
happen. Come on.
offense,
Double team, boys.
defense, on the
Double team.
boards, it's a complete effort.
Fires. Booked
Damn.
in post shot by Scott.
That
It's all right.
lead's
Just
been
get the ball down the
shrinking,
court.
Vern.
There you go.
They need a few more
Oh,
possessions
nobody
like
on
that
him.
If they're going to build it back up.
Last shot dunked down by Dandridge. Poked loose.
Oh,
Tigers
fuck.
Will retain possession.
3 points, 45 seconds. Come
He
on.
didn't get the steal, but
Come
he's
on.
still disrupting the offense.
Here's the double team. The steal by
There it
Grambling.
is.
This
Come on.
is a crucial possession.
Get down
I'd
there.
love to see that.
All right.
He was looking around, then pounced.
Pick and roll.
Such a thief, Vern.
Set a pick. There it is. Oh, shit.
To the paint.
I didn't put enough oomph on it to go for the 3. Oh my god. I didn't. I didn't. Oh, I like flicked it. God damn.
Scott inbounds the ball. Dandridge has picked
There
up
we
his
go.
first foul of the game.
Good foul there. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Rose has picked up his first foul of the game. The foul stops the clock. Just what the doctor ordered.
And that's why they did it. Time is not
Let's
on their
manual.
side. Very smart
I have a.
play.
Okay.
Just picked up his third foul of the game.
Good
Let's
foul
just.
there. They need the ball back
Come on.
as soon as
I
possible.
turned intentional foul to manual because I feel I have a better shot at getting a solid steal here than
Bounces it to the free throw line.
Come on.
Hands it off. Fouls him.
There we go.
What a good call.
All right. Fuck it. Just go ahead and intentional foul. We don't have enough time. Get that inbounds. Get that inbounds. Ah! Damn it.
Has picked up his second foul.
All right, one more and they're going to the line.
Which is just what the doctor ordered.
And that's why they did it. Time is
Best
not on
they
their
can do
side. Very
is 2
smart
straight.
play.
Scott inbounds.
Ah!
Dandridge.
Yeah, best they can do is 2 straight, and then we'll have an opportunity for a 3.
1-1.
They had to foul there. They've got no.
Oh, they missed!
There's nothing
Get down the court.
missing the
Oh
front
my
end.
God.
1-1 at this stage. You can feel the points slipping through your fingers.
Robertson backs in. Dandridge, the big shot.
Oh!
Got it.
God damn!
Fantastic shot to win it.
Holy shit! Oh, what a fucking buzzer beater!
And it's all
Holy
over.
crap!
The Titans just get by.
I think this controller is kind of crapping out on me. I think I've had it pretty much since I've had this Xbox, so I think that's a big part of why it's disconnecting. Because I've had it for like 5 years, but I don't care. I still ended up getting it. God damn, what a buzzer beater!
Thanks, Vern. Welcome everyone to the 2K.
It better be that
Studios.
buzzer
I'm Greg
beater.
Gumbel, and we're set to bring you
It's
the
gotta
Pontiac
be.
game-changing performance. This contest needed every second afforded before a winner was to come out on top. The Grambling State
Boom.
Tigers really had their hands full until the game's closing moments when this clutch shot gave them the lead and the win.
Okay, thanks,
Holy
Greg.
shit, that was
This
awesome.
is Vern Lundquist for Tracy Wolfson and Bill Raftery.
Oh, what a great comeback. I still managed the comeback, and I'm feeling pretty damn good about that. All right. Just go straight on to Prairie View, because I don't got... Yeah, it's not till after this game that I got to worry about recruiting. What did happen? I faced them once. What happened? 82-54. All right. So this might be a nice, simple game. Cool. The sooner we get through these games, the sooner we can witness the glory of the football god Kyle Rudolph.
Get ready for College Hoops 2K8.
And his slightly lesser deity,
Face
Trent
off against
Richardson,
The Prairie View Panthers.
who's on his way
We should
to
have a good
ascending.
one coming your way today. Hi there, everyone. We're here at the William Nix Building. I'm Vern Lundquist alongside Bill Raftery and our sideline reporter.
I would
Tracy
love
Wilson.
to be able to play in a big-ass arena like that, but I think they have just as many people in their big-ass arena than we pack to capacity in ours. Yeah, that's definitely supposed to look like a nice big arena. And there is nary a large amount of fans.
Prairie View
Oh, it was a little
holds the
early.
opening tip, and we'll get this one started.
They're starting this one off with minute.
Number 34.
Acoustics will be shit if you don't
Puts
feel...
it
Yeah.
up. Robertson snatches the rebound. And it's still knotted up 0. Passes
There
it
we
to the
go.
left.
See if you can back him
Robertson
down. Oh.
backs in. Scores the
Look at
opening
that.
field goal. And they now lead by
Oh,
2.
damn.
He's double teamed. Now let's check in with the third member of our
Haha,
team, Tracy Wilson.
great start.
Tracy?
Just before the game, I caught up with the head coach. He said these two teams complement each other so well, especially in the talent level of their respective players. He said he'd be surprised
Yes, the
if
talent
either
level of
side
these
is
two
able to pull
teams,
out too much
they're
of a
both
big lead,
shit.
solely because they're so well matched.
One of them just happened to
Thank you, Tracy.
figure it out.
Didn't get that
Oh
rebound
my
by
God.
accident. He knew right
Rebounds.
Errant last shot by Bell.
I was getting a little irritated there. It's like, rebounds, guys. Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
And it's gathered up by number 22. Picked him clean.
Well, the game just slows down for him to the point he sees things that.
Look at all
others
the
don't.
empty space, too. Do they host, like, if this was a real arena, which could be very close to it, because, like, a lot of the Iowa ones are very close to the real ones as well. It looks like they can host, like a big-ass hockey game or an arena football. You could probably fit an arena football field in this. Look how much empty space is back there.
He can't get the first.
Who planned this arena? Whose idea was it?
He's off on the second.
Oh my God.
Well played by Jackson.
It's all right.
He attacked it with everything he had, but it still wasn't enough.
Good defense, not letting him jam it home.
Number 22. That last shot missed from
There we
13.
go.
Copeland passes way down court. Has it outright.
All right, back him in.
Backs him down.
Abuse him in the paint. Look at that.
Robertson from 6 feet away, gets it to go. He's got 4. Here's the double team.
Come on. Oh yeah, they're a ways away now.
Bell
Oh
beats it to
damn.
baseline. Throws it up.
I wasn't expecting him to actually be able to
Inside
hit
by
that.
number 22. Finished nicely down low on that last shot. You have
I'm
to
kind of
guard
excited
it
to like
if you're the defense.
talk about my fantasy football team that I have for this year. I wonder if they updated it. I had them laugh at me because I took a kicker like before like the 10th round. I'm like, hey, I want a good kicker. A good kicker. If I get one of the top tier kickers, he's gonna produce some actual points. I don't know why you're giggling at me about it. Not to mention I had a couple of early picks as well. They have not updated it yet.
Bell inbounds the ball. Under
Who did I? Oh shit! Who did I pick? Oh, Baltimore guy. Tucker.
50 with plenty of
Yeah, I
space.
picked
Off the
Tucker.
backboard and in. But they're still behind by 4.
Yeah, Worth.
Dishes it to the free throw
I was the
line.
first guy to
Puts
take
it
a
up.
kicker too.
Brought in by Wheeler.
There we go. I took a couple of nice defenses as well.
Number 1 brings it up the floor.
Ended up picking St. Louis, which was rated like top 5, which I guess I shouldn't be shocked considering their offense is so bad that they usually do okay because of their defense.
Takes it up.
And then as a backup, I picked up Minnesota because you never know when they're just going to go off for a bunch of points.
Number 50.
Usually because of Cordero Patterson running it back for a touchdown.
Pass to the free throw line.
Those kick return touchdowns are some big fat points
Number 34.
in a fantasy football thing.
Number 50.
Rams defensive line,
Launches
top
one
2,
from beyond
nice.
the arc. Number 50. Grab the
I planned on getting
Connects. He's one for two.
who did I plan on getting? They were gone by the time I went to get them.
14 feet out.
Was it? No, it wasn't Ravens. Wasn't
The Panthers,
Dolphins.
a 3 would tie the game.
I can't remember.
Rushed that one just a little bit. There was plenty of time on the shot clock, but he
Might have
got
been
a little
Denver.
overanxious.
I was looking
Bell
at Denver.
passes to the perimeter.
But yeah, I had to end up taking. I'm feeling pretty good about St. Louis.
Number 34.
Who are my quarterbacks? Romo. Romo was one. He was a keeper from last year. I wanted a decent,
Dishes to the high post.
despite the fact that I'm not a big fan of Romo and their team doesn't do
That's a tough
extremely
shot if
well,
he's wide open.
he still
But in
put up some
traffic,
huge
you gotta play
points
smarter than
last
that.
year,
About 7
and I'm thinking he could do pretty well again. They got a lot of good guys. I'm really glad I didn't keep Rodgers. Rodgers will do good. Like Rodgers will do perfectly fine. But I don't think he I believed when I traded
Inbounds the ball.
Rogers and Nelson that Rogers wasn't going to do as well. And I did it. It was an amazing trade now that Nelson's going to be out for the year. My God, I managed to get like a 6th round pick out of Jordy Nelson. So that helped me out, especially to find out that, oh, Jordy Nelson's out for the year. Well, that was a good idea, wasn't it? Yeah, Romo and then Cam Newton is my backup. I kind of wanted to look into Bridgewater, but I'll definitely do Cam Newton. He'll probably do a little bit better. If not for, rushing yards and such, too. Trying to remember who I got for running backs. Tight ends. Oh, yes. Oh, shit. Guy from Carolina. Oh, Dan something, I think. Damn it. I forget the tight end from Carolina. He's really good. He's like Greg Olsen. Why did I think Dan something? Yeah, Greg Olsen, and then my backup. I think this was mildly influenced by my Madden 16 stream, but my backup is Kyle Rudolph, who's also very good. So, Kyle Rudolph is legit on my fantasy team.
Number 34 goes up, lays it right in. But they're still down by 2. Rose,
oh my God. Running back situation is a lot better than it was last year for me. Who did I first pick up was Matt Forte.
He gets hammered.
I'm trying to remember who the hell else I got. I'd have to physically look it up to see what it was, because I can't quite remember what I picked, and I threw the sheets away. I'd have to look at the list of the fantasy football rankings to try to remember who the hell I picked up. Fantasy football rankings. I'm also trying to do that while I'm playing this. Let's do that.
3 would tie the game. Beats it to the right wing.
But yeah, Forte was my first pickup because, dude, everyone else on our team kept their running backs. So Forte was I'm glad Forte was I could get Forte, but Jesus Christ, there was nobody in the top 15 available besides him when I went to draft, because everybody kept their running backs.
Gets it right wing with the shot.
That wasn't a good idea, but
triple was off the mark by Rose. But they're still out in front by 3.
Bears will probably be so Forte will carry the Someone picked up Jay Cutler as his backup. I'm like, dude, there was the funny thing was there was still some decent quarterbacks. Someone had picked up Jay Cutler as their backup, and I'm trying to think who didn't get picked up at that point. Kaepernick, Carson Palmer, Joe Flacco, Jameis Winston. And he picked fucking Jay Cutler. I'm like, all right, sure, have fun.
Lets it go. Hits the jumper.
Mine was, Romo and Cam Newton, so I did perfectly fine. I think I'll be perfectly fine.
Passes it up court.
Ha 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 ha.
Wasn't watching the line there. That's going to be over and back.
He just lost track of where he was before.
Yeah, dude, Giovanni Bernard was going to be my keeper. But yeah, the fact was he it sounds like he's going to be the second option running back, sitting mostly on the bench or there for the pass plays. So he's not going to get a whole lot of yards. He's not going to get a ton of plays personally.
Number 5 snags it.
It doesn't matter how far you've got to go to get them, Vern. Every rebound is essential.
There we go.
That last basket was very
Alfred Morris. That was the other, because I had 2 first-round picks thanks to Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, I picked up Matt Forte and Alfred Morris. So that was pretty good.
Releases, knocks it down from 3-point land. He's shooting 66% from deep.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about that. And then, oh boy,
their lead to 4.
Who else did I? Jonathan Stewart. That was my third. That was my third running back. option. I figured Jonathan Stewart will be okay. It was between him and like TJ Yeldon and Chris Ivory, and I'm like, well, the running back situation with the Jets is all sorts of screwed up, and I don't trust Jacksonville to get a whole lot of yards, period. So I'll just go with Jonathan Stewart, because then, you know, they might actually use him as a back more.
They're still up by 4. Catches it out left. Chapman bounces it to the right.
And then my 4th was Bishop Sankey, which by the time I got to the 4th, like, I'm just like figuring out, okay, well, by the time I get to my last guy, it was like, you know, Bishop Sankey's supposed to be on the bench, but you never know with the Titans. So maybe it'll be worth grabbing, because you never know how the rookie's going to do. And Sankey could always pick up some yards.
By number 15. Backs in. Outright. Shoots it. Rebounded.
It was kind of funny how everything Jaguars and Jets kind of was like, it was it just left there for a while. I think not until like the 9th or 10th round did someone pick like a wide receiver or a running back.
Gets it to fall. They narrow the gap to 2. The Tigers take their first time out of the game.
Let's do some defense. Trying to remember who I had for wide receivers. Because Giovanni Bernard was kind of set to be sitting on the bench most of the year, my keeper was Sammy Watkins for that. So my 2 keepers were Romo and Watkins, which, see, I may need to get a new controller or switch controllers out. I don't know. I have to find out where all my controllers went.
Higgins dumps it off. Rose takes it up.
Oh, damn, look at that.
Gets it to fall. And they're up by
Trying to remember if I got anyone good besides him. I know I got somebody. I'd have to look. Julian Edelman. That was the higher up wide receiver that I grabbed. So I'm feeling pretty good about Julian Edelman. Hopefully.
Higgins passes it up court.
Oh boy, he had it and he pulled the string.
Yes, that's a shot.
So Edelman, Watkins. I have to look a little bit more. Wow. Try not to make it too obvious on stream that I'm half paying attention.
Takes it up.
There you go.
In by Higgins. He's got 8. 1:32 left in the first half.
Chris Johnson, Roddy White. That was the 3rd. That was the 3rd guy I picked up.
That last shot missed from
Figured Roddy White's probably going to do pretty good. Even though Julio Jones is there, I mean, you have more than one option. So, you know, that's the great thing about wide receivers, is there's pretty much, when you go for a passing play, there's always 2 of them. And, you know, even with Julio Jones, they may, you know, double team him or something like that. I went pretty far down for the last one. I have to remember who the hell I picked up.
Copeland hands it off. Right side. Rose hangs in the air.
There we go.
Hard, and he'll take a trip to the line.
I don't think I went as far down as Patterson. They were a little surprised that I had not picked up Cordero Patterson, because I was like tooting his horn at in the draft last year. And he like looked at me and he's like, "Tyler, I'm surprised you didn't pick up Cordero Patterson." I'm like, "Dude, he burned the shit out of me last year. I ain't doing that shit again."
That last inside shot buried by Dandridge.
I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna put any stock in Cordero Patterson again.
Anybody to do anything about it.
Oh, I thought he was good. There we go.
Copeland finishes in close. They're up 35 to
Damn,
30.
who was it that I picked up?
Is really struggling.
Oh.
Number 1.
Damn, don't let him dribble around.
Copeland gets the return call, and that's his first foul of the game. Turner is checking into the game.
I don't agree with that call at
Colin
all.
Bolden, Fitzgerald, Roddy White, Charles Johnson, Decker. Can't remember who the fourth guy was that I picked up. I think it might have been someone from... No, San Diego was the kicker. Like, I'm sitting here thinking it was someone for San Diego. It might have been. No. No, the San Diego one I picked up was their kicker. That was my backup kicker.
Give us your opinion on the first
So I feel
half.
pretty good about. No, I did get I got Keenan Allen. That was the fourth wide receiver. Keenan Allen. That's right. All right, get that there. Of course, he's kind of far down on the list because as far as San Diego receivers are concerned, I see Malcolm Floyd at 55, Stevie Johnson at 73. Oops.
Tracy Wolfson has more on what went on at halftime.
I'd have to try to find Keenan Allen again. Maybe he's injured or something.
He said that he isn't satisfied with a small lead.
I don't know.
He's going to try to force the issue.
Either that or I just wasn't seeing him.
He continued by saying that his players responded best when they played out of their comfort zone by mixing things
Oh, there he
up.
is, 17.
He hopes to shake up the opponent's confidence. Back to you guys.
Well done, Tracy. Thank you.
Yeah, I was trying to see where he ranked. Yeah.
Sweetness.
They gave him a
Was it
lot.
Keenan Allen that I got? I thought it was him. I thought people kind of left him there. It was kind of weird because I think a lot of the papers that people had were a little bit older
He's 1 for 5 for the game.
and didn't showcase.
Fires it
I think
way
had
forward.
Keenan Allen a lot lower on the list than he was in the more recent ones.
Robertson gets the post shot to fall. He's shooting one.
So yeah, I believe tight ends, defenses, and then kickers. Yeah, I think I've pretty much said them all now.
Number 34 goes
Yeah,
up.
it is Keenan Allen, so I figured,
Rose dishes
I'm
it
figuring
front side.
St. Louis's defense will be good.
Pulls the trigger. The shot from the left
Their
block made
bye
by
week,
Dandridge.
Minnesota
And they now go up
faces.
by 10.
I forget who Minnesota
Jackson
faces in
tosses
that.
it up.
Kansas City.
What a play.
Minnesota faces Kansas City on St. Louis's bye week, so that'll be
Rose
interesting.
dumps it
We'll
off.
have to see how well they can actually do.
Passes to the elbow. Shoots the 3. It drops.
There we go.
They now have a dozen unanswered points.
Oh,
The steal by Grambling. Terrific.
very
pass.
nice.
Puts it up. The shot was banked in by Robertson. 14 points, and he leads all.
Yeah,
in
San
scoring.
Diego's got a lot of decent options.
Here's the double team. Bell. Number 15 with the shot.
It was kind of funny though too because someone at the draft was asking, he's like, "Do wide receivers get credit for kick return yards and such?" And I kind of told them immediately, I'm like, "No, otherwise I would have picked up Cordero Patterson again, and I would have done a lot better with Cordero Patterson last year."
The Prairie View
Because
wants to
for as
turn over
abysmal as he was on the
okay?
receiving end, he
Got
was
the
still pretty damn
timeouts
good in the
in
kick
front of
return
you.
end.
You can't take them to the bank with you.
Well, let's get back to the action.
But that's the main reason why I also picked up Minnesota's defense, because even if it's semi-suspect, which it's not bad, their defense ain't
Takes
bad,
it far side.
it's definitely those
Number
occasional
15
kick
has it
returns
right
and
wing.
big, those kick returns
Bounce pass. Right wing.
that can really change the tide.
Jackson
Ah, god damn.
lays it in off the glass. They're now behind by 15. Just over 9 minutes left in the second half. Catches it. Left wing.
See if we can't back him
Backs
down.
in.
Nope. Back him down. Abuse him. Abuse him.
Fires. The
Damn.
first shot was no good by Dandridge. They're still up 15. Bell
All
skips
right.
it to the baseline.
It's all about not doing anything too
Bounces
stupid
to
and
the
just
right
kind
side.
of piddling down the
Can't get
clock a
the
little
jumper to
bit.
fall. That's the shot you work for, Bill, even though he's not their #1 option.
The defense will have to show him some respect because he will hit that
There you go.
given
There
another
you go.
chance.
Oh, look at that.
Dandridge, nice move.
God damn it.
22 pulls it in.
That stupid
But they're
thing.
still up by 15. Jackson. They're going to double team him. Shoots from the post.
Oh!
Ball short.
Get over there.
The Tigers with a lot of momentum.
Family booked a cruise for next summer. Nice.
Backs down.
Cruises are nice for the most part.
Unloads. Reeled in by number 22. And that's his 4th rebound thus far. Jackson. Gets it on the low block.
Oh, boy.
Nice shot laid in by Bell. The Tigers call time. Getting set to inbound the ball. Both teams are going to make some substitutions. Rose inbounds the ball. Hodge dumps
Oh,
it to the
damn.
middle. Wheeler takes it up.
Oh, that
Catches
worked
the nice
somehow.
lead pass in stride and hits the layup. They push their lead to 15. Number 22 hands it off. Passes to the left. Goes up. Gently drops it in. He's got 6. Grambling has had serious problems with their interior defense.
Yeah, screw it. Let's try it.
Has a report
Ah, hey!
Coach Wilson is definitely aware of that problem. He told his assistants that they have to bring more defenders into the paint, even if it
Oh,
means
come on.
leaving the
Come
perimeter
on.
open. Desperate
I called for the
measures
double
here,
team.
Vern.
Fucking double team him.
Number 22 from 17 feet out. Hauled in by Rose. Under 7
Oh, that's a
minutes
different.
left in the
That's a
second
different
half.
type of.
That was a much quicker shot than they might have liked, but it was a pretty open look.
Yeah, I went on a
It's tough to
Caribbean
fault
cruise.
it.
That was the
Nice
one
touch
cruise I
on that
went on
last
about
three
like
by
10 years
Hodge.
ago. It was a
They're
Caribbean
bringing
one.
the double team.
But also went to Jamaica,
Number 34
so that was pretty cool.
passes way down court. Dishes to the top of the key.
The only downside I could say to that is that I wish I had been able to go when I had like money or
Last
like
shot
stuff
missed
that I could
from
do.
just inside the arc.
Wow. His
That and the
mid-range
fact
game is
that, like,
generally solid.
He can't believe
There was a
it,
lot of
and
times
I
that,
can't believe it.
you know, it was like a lot of day trips. Like I think it was like 5-6 days.
Hobbs
So it was
brings
like
up.
everything was like, we're gonna go to Jamaica, but we only got like a few hours to kind of go do stuff.
Chapman dumps it off.
It was pretty neat. It was
Right
neat.
side.
It just seemed,
Here
you know,
comes the double
different.
team. Number 34 tipped away, and it's scooped up by Wheeler.
There you go.
Great anticipation and quick hands.
It's a deuce the other way if you don't protect the basketball.
Oh, there you go. Don't leave him. Oh, come on.
Marked with the 3 ball. They still have a 17-point lead. Pokes free, but it's recovered by number
That's
34.
right. Rose sometimes can't hit those
Well, he
wide
got
open
there in
shots.
time, but it looked like he was leaning when the contact occurred.
Shooting 2.
Knocks down the first one. Both teams are making substitutions.
Oh, that's pretty much acting like I'm going to Japan next year.
He gets the second to fall as well. Higgins inbounds the ball. About 5.5 minutes left.
Well, that's
in the
pretty
second
cool.
half. Robertson backs in. Has it right side.
Oh shit. Kenny?
Higgins
Kenny?
fires the 3.
Okay.
Hits it.
He doesn't normally hit that, but hey,
From downtown.
I'll take it.
Number 34 beats it to the right wing.
I want to join too. I want to join that
Nice
cruise.
job on the assist by number 34. He's 3 for 4
God damn
for the
it.
game. The last shot laid gently in.
That'll be our meetup. It'll be on your mom's dime, and it'll be a cruise.
Throws it up.
Oh!
By Jackson. That's his second steal of the contest. Number 1 takes it up, banks it off the glass and in. He's shooting 80% for the game. Copeland tosses it up court. Robertson.
There we go.
Chapman inbounds the ball. Intercepted by Hawks.
Ooh, Carnival's
Leads
nice.
him in.
The intercept. What great reflexes.
Wow.
He pounced in and picked that one off easily.
Kind of glad I got that too.
And he makes the first.
There we go.
Both teams are making a few lineup changes. He gets them both.
Bam.
Both teams are going to make some substitutions. Both teams are going to shake things up a little
All
bit.
right, a lot of substitutions. I'm thinking it's mostly this game, but that
Here's the
not
double team.
like people-wise, yes, the arena looks empty, but just the
Bell
way
gets
the
it
arena
left lane.
is built looks very empty too. Like look at all that space in the back.
The 17
That's just that all that big, and even on the sides it's the same way. All that big empty space. It just feels weird. Get off the fucking court.
Higgins inbounds the ball. Right around 4 minutes left in the second half. Robertson.
Oh my god. There was nobody, you son of a bitch.
Catches it. Right wing. Pulled in by Higgins.
I also feel a little... I'm also not too happy right now. I found out, I think,
Backs him
yesterday that the site
on the
I
left
like to
block.
use
Oh,
for
man.
my anime
By 60.
is going to be down for
bringing
at least
the
the
double
next
team.
couple of weeks. So I'm not happy. I'm going to have to
Higgins has
find
it,
a...
and that's his fourth rebound thus
I'm going to have to
far.
find a...
Make that shot, Vern. No excuses.
I have
Dishes the elbow,
backups.
and it's
I do have
controlled by
backups,
Prairie
but
View.
like
Up
I'm gonna
ahead,
come
number
like when they
34.
finally get their shit back
Finishes
together.
the break.
There's gonna be a lot of shit I'm gonna have to download.
They're going to run some clock here with this lead. They want to use all of those 35 seconds.
Oh, there we go.
That last shot, good by Copeland.
You just get
Number
food and drinks
22
whenever.
inbounds
Yeah,
the
that's
ball.
basically how
What a
the
nice soft touch.
I remember that's how the cruises
Silver.
kind of went for ours.
Bell.
Yeah,
It to the
you
left
just
wing.
because they have like dining
Nice
areas. You
pass.
just go whenever
Number
there's a
50
dining. You
gets
know,
it
whenever
right
you
at
feel like
the
eating.
That last shot netted for three. It's shameful to give any.
I will say,
That's
I
the
think
first.
my experience, if I went on a cruise again, would be vastly different than it was when I was like 14.
Backs down.
Because they like because like my parents and stuff suggested is like, hey, they have like a kids and children's area where you can like hang out with people your age, and I'm like, I don't really want to do that. And I hung out there for like 10 minutes and was like, I don't feel
Flips
like
it in for two.
being around these people.
He's got 8.
I don't know them, and this doesn't look fun.
Here comes the double team. Copeland passes it up court.
Yeah, they got a bar open constantly most of the time
Robertson
on
throws it out.
those
Just
cruises.
missed it. No three-point opportunity. So he'll go to the
So
line.
I think my experience would be vastly different because now it would be
Knocks down the first
just going and, you know, eating whatever and just drinking. I don't even drink, but I think if I was on a cruise, I would
one. He gets
maybe
the
do
second to
that.
fall as well. Number 22 inbounds the ball.
Be like, ah, fuck
It's
it,
like
just
a
go up to the
library
bar.
here, Vern. We need some excitement to get this crowd going.
I don't know if Carnival does it,
Number
but there was
34
actually
passes
this
to the right block.
thing
Last
that I
one
had
footer
at
was
the
missed
time.
by number 22.
I don't know if they have it. It was like 12,
Hands it
13
off
bucks.
to the elbow.
It was like this, on your room card, they had like a soda
By
sticker.
number 22.
And basically it gave you however much soda you wanted. Like for like 12, 13 bucks for the duration of the thing, they gave you like this tall metal
But they still trail by 11.
like drink
19
container
left in the game.
with like the Coca-Cola logo on it, and you just had however much soda you wanted over the course of the time. All you had to do was just go up there, say, hey, can I get a refill, and then show them the card.
Bell yanks it down inside.
Once again, that would fit into the vastly different experience than when I was a teenager, because when I was a teenager, I was like, okay, that's kind of cool,
Can't
whatever.
get the first.
And then, like, now I'd be like, can I get that for, like, other
Sinks
drinks?
the second. Higgins inbounds the ball.
Ah, damn it. There we go.
Rose dumps it off. The last layup was dropped in by Robertson.
There we go.
Every basket is another
56 seconds. You know what? We're pretty cool. We're cool.
Over, Vern.
We don't need to work too hard at this. We got this. They ain't gonna get this in time.
Number 34 takes it up, converts the difficult shot. Boy, what a delicate finger drop.
He's one of the best. Just sit back and enjoy the show.
That's something I'd want to do. I think it's going to cost me enough money to try to figure out to get to Anime Expo next year, but Japan's something I want to do. Now, now that it's like, you know what? If I wanted to leave the country, the only countries I've been out of country are Canada and Mexico, and it was cool. Canada was. Mexico was kind of dirty, but that's what you get from Mexico. And it was a border town, so it wasn't too dangerous, but still.
Number 15. Too strong.
See, that's the thing. I'd try fucking everything there. Not I'd try fucking everything, but I would try everything. Sorry. I put fucking as like an adjective in that sense. I would try so many different goddamn things there. Be like, I've never had this. Screw it. Let's eat it. Oh. Although I'd also imagine as a 6'4", blonde-haired, blue-eyed American in Japan, I would stick out a little bit as well. I just have that gut feeling. Recruiting map. There are a ton of tourists. Okay, that's cool. I think I'm pretty good on the 100%. I don't think I need to do anything more with him. I think I pretty much got him. You get treated nicely because you're white. Huh. I don't know what to think of that, honestly. There we go. Treated like a normal Japanese person, so it kind of sucked, but I can't because I can't speak the language. So if I stick out a little bit more, and I'm clearly American, it would work to my head. Once again, I don't know how to feel about that. Wow, really? For as much interest as he has in the other guy, they not. Oh well. Do I have enough? Ah, 15. Damn. That would have been perfect. Oh well. I think I'll just be good like that. Alright. One more game! I think. I might just do... Yeah. I'll just do one more game. Rather get treated nicely than have people upset with my inability to communicate. Yeah.
It's time for college hoops on 2K Sports.
Oh, Jesus.
The Jackson
Oh, my
State
God.
Tigers battle the Gremlins.
Shit. Hang on. I brought a bottle of water in here. The carbonated water. And it's sweating profusely. Hang on one second. Just water. Just condensation everywhere. There we go. Oh. All right. Let me try this again to pour something in my in my cup without dripping everywhere for stupid ass reasons. Dun, dun, dun. I just realized this mic can probably pick up everything, so this stream now sounds that much more refreshing. There we go.
Tigers. We're really
all right.
excited to bring you this match.
See, that's what a full arena looks like. Look at that shit.
Everyone, we're here at
Didn't look like that at the beginning of the season. Design your own stir-fry bar. Hey, we got a few places like that here. I love those places. I love those like Mongolian grill places that, you know, I don't know how, I'm sure they got places like that everywhere. We got a place here called Hoo Hot, which is great. Because it's like, you get in a line, and it looks like almost like a salad or food bar. It's just a bunch of frozen food. It's like a bunch, like you can pick whatever noodles you want. There's a bunch of like frozen vegetables and meats and like shrimp and other kind of fish and whatever. Bullshit. And then like you go up to the sauces. There's like 20 different kinds of sauces. And you just put it in a bowl. And then you hand it to you stand in line, you hand it to the grill guy. And he's just making everybody's food there.
Passes it to the wing.
And, you know, you hand him the bowl, he throws the bowl on there, he cooks the food, and then he puts it on a plate.
Shoots from the post.
It's very good. I need to go there again. I love those Mongolian grills.
Rose gets the rebound. They still have a 3-point lead.
I used to think it was expensive. I remember I used to think it was expensive. Now it's nothing because, you know, I didn't make minimum wage. I made minimum wage when I was there, so I'm like, God, $10? $10 for this Mongolian grill bar place? And like now, it's probably a bit more at this point, but still, it'd be like, $10. Wow, okay, that's pretty damn good. Wow. There you go. Hit something.
He's got 2.
So yeah, as I was saying earlier, I'm a little irritated at the fact that I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to watch my shows. But I'm much more irritated by the fact that I'm not going to be able to download them for at least a couple weeks. But, oh well. I'll figure something out.
Has it on the free throw line. Jones beats it to the elbow.
On the other side, I could be using my...
If I'm the defender,
using my break times at work to
I'd body up on him, right?
do something else. Work on other things. Like I said, I always wanted to do writing. I could actually focus on writing or something like that.
Stubbs shoots it. Misses the tray. But they're still out in front by 1.
Tracked down by Graham. Of course, my hard drive also has a bunch of shows and such on there already downloaded. I think I'm only 7 episodes into Attack on Titan.
He told me that the speed of the team on the other end of the court is a huge concern. He said we have no excuses tonight.
I never saw it, Jack, so I feel like I have to ask. Since you were in Japan, did you eat curry? I feel like you've probably... Since he mentioned Indian food, I just thought of curry. I had to believe you probably had at least one meal.
Skips it to the elbow.
You eat curry all the fucking time. Oh, I didn't. I didn't know.
The shot can't finish in the post. Still a double-digit game.
I feel like I made like what I thought was kind of like an interesting question. You're just like, you dummy, of course.
Hauls in the board. Right around 9 minutes left in the half.
Next, you're going to go to Mexico. Did you eat tacos? Just wondering, did you ever eat a taco while you were in Mexico?
Taylor gets it right wing.
Oh, you did post a picture of Curry. I'm dumb.
Almost a three-point opportunity. Instead, he'll go to the line for two. He misses the first. Good on number two. Higgins inbounds the ball. Copeland brings it up the floor.
And, okay.
Wheeler backs him down. Rose puts it up. Wheeler
God damn. Oh,
in the key.
put it in.
Hits front
There you go.
iron, bounces in. And we're now all tied up 6. Stolen away by
Aha!
No way he was coming up
Fuck you
and got
guys.
the ball that close to the rim.
Half your meals were curry. That's cool. I remember you posting about how you were eating eel damn near every day, too.
Taylor
Pretty sure that's what you were talking about.
catches it on the
It's like, I'm pretty sure like half my meals are... half of them were curry, half of them were eel. There was the occasional non-curry, non-eel meal.
stolen away.
Oh, the quick hands. Before they even knew what hit them, he made off with that one.
Nice move in the paint.
I have a bad feeling about what I'm gonna... Oh, wow.
Takes it up. Nice floater back
Damn.
there by Nelson. They narrow the gap to 2. Higgins
I got my
inbounds.
deal retweeted by
Tosses it up
one of my
court.
buddies on the
Rose
podcast I
goes
used to
up.
go to.
Slides
That's
in
pretty
with a
cool.
soft finger roll.
Coach Anderson saw something out there he didn't like, and he
Points of
timeout.
emphasis.
He wants to make sure that everyone
should I
is
do?
working together out there.
Defense is doing pretty well. Let's do ball control. We need that.
Both teams are going to make some substitutions.
All right. Bum, bum.
There's no
Get here.
question what kind
There
of
you go.
defense they're in, Vern.
Man to man.
Dishes it near side.
Vern Lundquist. Oh my God.
Line of resistance.
His
You gotta come
commentary.
strong with that
It's
throw.
no Dick Vitale, but it's pretty good.
Right. Unloads. Again, it's knocked down by Rose. They're in front, 14-8. They're going
Come on,
double
box
team.
him. There you go. Ah, damn.
Down low.
Ah,
Flash
damn
out
it.
play Gently in. Rose inbounds the ball. Under 7 minutes left in the half.
Damn it.
Stolen by Jackson State.
The intercept.
Yeah, I told one of my friends that
And picked that one off
because he's kind of got like
Shot in the paint by Armstrong.
longer brown hair, and
Fires it.
I told him, I was like, dude, we need to like, if I go to a con now, I need to like have some sort of cosplay. I feel like that's the next step. I've been to a con, now I need to cosplay for it
Lewis.
because I'm sinking ever deeper into this hole.
Lead pass down low. Last shot dropped in by Jones.
What a
And
nice
what better
pass.
for a
When he
6'4",
got to the bucket, the ball
blonde-haired,
was right there
blue-eyed
waiting for him.
Perfect timing.
young man than Vash the Stampede.
Outright.
And he's got the look to probably try to pull off
Sword to contact, hang in the air,
Nick
and make the
Wolfwood.
shot.
So I told him, I'm like, dude, Vash and Wolfwood, that'd be awesome. Not to mention you were the one who got me into Trigun. And I know he'd go for it because Trigun's his favorite, so.
Here's the double team. Lets it go. What a pretty assist on the play by Williams. But they're still behind by
Get
2.
out of the way.
Wheeler brings it up himself.
Oh my
Steal by
God.
Jackson State.
Dude, it just bounced
He
off
was
his leg
really
like it was
waiting for
nothing.
there.
That's how you do it. Keep the heat on. Wait for the misstep and then capitalize.
Dishes to the wing. Robertson. He gets hammered. And he'll head to the strike.
Oh yeah, Blaine. I talked about this at the end of the last Madden stream. Remind me to get Brennan Williams when I play Madden. We'll have him on the O-line and see what he can do. I think he's actually rated pretty low in the game. I don't think he's the greatest O-line guy, but I still want to get him.
Nelson step back over the midfield.
Ah, you stupid bastard.
Back violation.
He just lost track of where he was on the floor, Vern. You have to
You
be
can
able
make,
to
yeah, I can make him a
get up
piece.
before things like this
I'm making
happen.
Sean Hill. Somehow Sean Hill is a viable NFL quarterback because of how I'm doing and the inexplicable amount of XP that he's getting from doing nothing. Except that one major throw that he overthrew our guy by 20 yards. Oh my God. You know what was great? Out of all the quarterbacks that were on the draft list for like top 50 quarterbacks, Shaun Hill was actually in the top 50 of quarterbacks. So I was like, oh my God, how funny would it be to just grab Shaun Hill? But I wanted an actual viable quarterback, and I knew they were probably going to go pretty fast.
Williams has it cross court. Nelson goes up, count the basket, and the foul.
Damn.
He needs to make sure he gets a piece of the ball too. If he's going to foul him that late on an attempt.
How funny would that be too? I'd love to see everyone's faces. All right, I pick Shaun Hill. They're like, who? The backup quarterback to Teddy Bridgewater? Okay.
They're out in front by foul. He's double teamed. Nelson passes it to the baseline. Coleman takes it up, banks it off the glass and in.
There was, God, one of the guys in our league, he's very consistently, oh, come on. He's very consistently, like, uninformed by a lot of stuff. He doesn't really watch a lot of football, but he still participates in the league, and he still does pretty well. One of his last picks, I'm trying to remember who the hell he picked up. It was kind of a known guy, and I'm trying to remember who the hell he was. I think he was a running back. And we just kind of looked at him and we're like, are you sure you want him? Because there's a lot better names out there right now. And he's just like, no, I think I could do pretty well with him. I'd really have to look at the rankings, because it was seriously a guy that, like, we were shocked that he actually had like a little sticker to put on. Because the guy who runs our league bought like a little kit thing with like a big board and everything, and it was really cool because you can stick the guys on there and you could see who was there and who was left, and yeah, it was like, oh, okay, he has a sticker, so I forget who he picked. I'd have to look again. I know he was definitely on a team that had enough goddamn running backs. Oh, come on. It was not going in. What are you doing?
Sounds like he'd rather have some fouls called than to keep giving up all those easy baskets.
Thanks, Tracy.
There's no question.
Yeah, I'd have to look again. It was maybe it was a wide receiver. Can't remember. Wouldn't be a Rams or anything. I don't think it was.
Here's the double team. Shoots.
It was a guy that absolutely is going to be spending most of his time on the bench. But he still grabbed him. Ah, God damn it. It was either running back or wide receiver, and I'm going to hate if I say running back and find out that it was a wide receiver. I know Jets have a ton of running backs. That's why I didn't want to grab them. Let me just move down the list here a little ways to try to see if I can find who it was.
He sinks the second.
Maybe it was Philly? Was it Darren Sproles? No, I think it might have even been lower than Darren Sproles.
For the tie, the layup flipped in by Stewart.
Chris Johnson?
And we're all tied up 20.
Might have been.
Copeland brings it up. Number 5 shoots from 13 feet.
Oh, I'd have to.
And they're now up by 2.
Oh, fucking Stevan Ridley. That's who he picked. He picked Stevan Ridley. I'm like, are you sure, buddy? Because there's like 5 Jets running backs, and he's probably not going to be starting. He's like, I got faith in him. I'm like, okay, have fun.
Cuts off the pass. Wonderful job of the ball that time. Great pick. The steal. 150.
You're like, okay, that's cool.
Catches it on the strike. Grab by Taylor.
Yeah, I don't know why he picked him. I want to say he picked a really low wide receiver too. I'd have to look at the names again to try to remember who the hell he picked.
And it's now a tie ball game. From the wing.
Oh my God.
By Gendry.
Oh my God, you were right there.
Position. Nice interior defense.
He's doubled up. Right block. Williams to take the lead.
Damn.
Catches the back iron and drops in. They're up 31-29. Number 5
Okay.
hands it off.
Just back him down. Oh yeah, you got the little guy too. That'll be nice and easy.
Armstrong
Well,
reels it in.
never mind, not for our team.
Go 2 for 1 here, Vern, if they hurry it up.
Takes it up. Went with the lay-in, but it was missed by Stewart. Still a 2-point lead. 8-second differential.
I flicked it. I did not want that. I flicked it so I could pump fake.
He knows he can make it.
So when I don't want to make the shots, that's when the flick decides to, like, take them. And then when I'm trying to make wide open threes, that's when they're like, I'm going to pump fake. It's like,
Beats it to the left.
I specifically hit to make it so you didn't, whatever. Oh yeah, I'll have to hit up GameStop on my lunch tomorrow. I need to turn in Elder Scrolls Online, and they have a nice box copy of Shinobi Versus, so I'll have to get them.
Both sides look like they're pretty evenly matched, Fern. This could be shaping up to be a real classic.
All right.
We're all set to begin the second half.
I think I got something on my TV. Well, you know what? I got a whole lot of crap on my TV. It's an older TV.
Coleman inbounds it to start the second half. Skip pass, left wing. Nelson.
Up.
Catches it down low.
Ah, God.
Let's check in with Tracy Wolfson.
During halftime, I talked with Coach Wilson.
Oh,
He
look
told
at
me
that.
his
Nice
team
and
is
smooth.
down, but he's going to push the issue even more in the second half to make a comeback.
Come on.
He said that even though his starters had plenty
Stop
of
him,
energy,
corner
they
him.
could still rotate in his bench
Force something
players.
upon him.
He said that it wasn't a
Force
question
yourself
of
upon him.
fatigue, but more of a method of showing different looks on offense. Back to you.
Thanks, Tracy. Nelson passes to the right wing. To the elbow. Tosses it up. The jumper was buried by Lewis. He's 1 for 3 for the game. And it's gathered up by Nelson.
Damn.
The intercept. What great reflexes. He pounced in and picked that one off easily.
There we go.
Lobs it down low.
My small forward's been doing all right this game. He's been kind of helping hold this team together.
Stubbs.
I don't know. We'll see.
Dishes to the wing.
Damn.
Higgins inbounds the ball. Leads him with the pass. Robertson takes it up. Gets the
There we go.
finger roll to fall. He's shooting 75% for the game. The Tigers.
Oh yeah.
a narrow
I don't think I mentioned this on stream because I've only had like 1 or 2 streams since, but I don't have any roommates anymore. They ended up moving out, which I don't mind.
left wing.
My place is much cleaner now,
Dumps it to the inside. Jones buries it.
so that's
They
pretty cool.
increase their lead to 4.
I'm also looking forward to seeing all those images you posted
And it's picked up by
from your
Jackson
trip to
State.
Japan.
The D was really
Hooray.
waiting for him.
Yeah, I don't mind.
That's how you do it. Keep the heat on.
The last couple of months they weren't able to really
Capitalize.
pay rent, so they still owe me some back rent.
By Jones.
So,
And they're out in front by 6.
yeah, and the place is a hell of a lot cleaner. Like, there's...
The lay-in was good.
Dude, there was... Like, I had to do the dishes, and
Both teams are making
there
a
was
few lineup
shit growing on it. I couldn't even explain it. My kitchen smelled like death when I was doing the dishes. It was
Jones inbounds
fucking
the ball.
atrocious.
About 9.5 minutes left in the second half. Here
Oh,
comes the
my
double
God.
team.
It's making me almost gag just thinking about how awful it smelled.
But they still lead by 4. Rose goes
Thought about
up.
just burning the whole
Jam
entire
is
kitchen
not
down.
fouled, and he'll have a chance to
Restarting.
finish it on.
I don't think the manager would have liked that.
And he
But
makes the first.
it was a thought that
Just
crossed
needed
my
out on the
mind.
floor. He didn't get much of a rest.
Oh yeah, dude, I did throw away a bunch of stuff. They left a bunch of baby bottles there. And it was not, it was, ugh. Yeah, there was a bunch of shit I did end up tossing because I was like, nah, fuck this. I'll just get new ones. I ain't even going to try this. I did like 1 day's worth of cleaning. I didn't think I got a lot done, but I managed to walk out of there with like 4 sacks. Oh yeah, I did clean out my fridge, freezer, and pantry, which was great because that was also kind of gross. A lot of expired food.
Robertson has it in the paint.
Yeah.
But
now it's fresh, clean, and full of food that is edible and not terrible.
Taylor starts, gets the board inside.
Oh my God, are you shitting me with that? 3 of you and not one could pull it off. You son of a bitch.
Backs down with the hook shot.
Oh, that was nice. It's nice when my power forwards show up every once in a while.
At the controls. Dangerous pass. The last layup was dropped in by Stubbs.
So pretty. There aren't many guys
Here
who
we
can
go.
pull that move off.
Oh my God.
He certainly did it there.
Leads him in. Nelson shoots it. Hits the quick shot.
Damn.
And they now go up by 6.
Get out of my way. Hey, no one's on me.
The 3 was drained by Kobe.
There we go.
They're now behind by 3. He's double teamed.
Get this done.
Way up court.
Get the win.
It's picked off by
Oh,
Kobe.
look at that.
That'll be his second steal of the contest.
Oh, I didn't go for. Oh well, still worked.
Stubbs inbounds the ball. About 7.5 minutes left in the second half. Jackson State.
Cool.
Both teams are making a few lineup changes. Tipped away.
Oh, what was that shit? Why'd you dive? Basically came right to you. What the fuck are you doing? God damn it.
Here comes the double team. Catches it far side. Lewis dishes it to the right side. Nelson takes it up. Great finish in traffic.
Damn.
They're leading 49-46.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. You get it? There we go.
Was laid in by Dandridge. They cut it to 1. Jackson State is shooting itself.
I actually have this. I had this idea last year when I was drafting. I didn't expect to do as bad as I did, which is really weird because Rogers and Nelson did great. And I had Greg Olson last year who did well. It was just everybody else did shit. And I was not happy. So I'm hoping I got a really good team this year. Because on, I think it's eBay or Amazon, there's a seller. And they sell, I think it's on eBay. They sell these title belts. And said title belt is a fantasy football title belt. It looks pretty nice and shiny. And I absolutely, if I win one of these years, I want to get one of those fantasy football title belts. It's like $150. And I'm like, screw it, I want to get one. Told them I was going to do it too. It's like when I win, not only is my name going to be on the trophy, but I'm gonna come into work with a title belt. Like I told them I had this idea that when I win, I'm going to come in looking like fucking Triple H in 2003, just like a suit and sunglasses with the belt, and just kind of like go up to his desk. Because the guy who runs it is a old supervisor of mine, and he's a pretty cool guy. I mean, he's still a supervisor, so I'd be able to go up to his desk, but I'm not in his area now, so. So I wanted to do that. I ended up changing my name. It took me a little bit to figure out how to change my name. Well, not how to figure out how to do it, but what name I wanted to change it to. I was the Dallas Believers for 2 years, and I decided this year I wanted to change it. I desperately wanted to have a New Day reference, and there wasn't a lot of references that I felt like making that didn't seem like kind of funny and interesting. I don't know. Like at one point I considered calling my fantasy football team Big E's Chesticles. Yeah, I wanted desperately to do some sort of New Day reference. But I ended up going with an anime reference, just kind of a lame one, I guess, for now, and called myself the Palm Top Tigers.
He can live with that miss. He was open, and he knows that he can make it more.
There we go. Come on.
Passes it to the right wing. Turner backs down.
Back him in. There you go.
Gets the push shot.
There you go.
He's got 2.
There we go. Come on.
Dishes to the free throw line.
Dandridge. Oh, right there. Right in there. Get in there. There you go. Good. This is a perfect time for us to catch fire.
It's been this way all game, Bill, and you have to wonder if one of these 2 teams will eventually run out of gas.
If this was like NBA Jam or NBA Hang Time, this is where the ball would be blue.
These fans are
Team fire.
We get a packed house in here, and they're going ballistic. That's 10 unanswered.
Oh, damn. 2-on-1 worked.
Jackson State has been on the wrong side of this
run,
and Tracy's got a report for us.
It's all right.
Coach Anderson is very upset.
All right.
Told all of his players
Defense, come on, boys. 3:53 left in this game. Let's get out of here with another win.
Wow, these fans
If you're gonna make it a win.
This building get any louder?
Robertson, the baseline.
Oh my God.
Corrals the miss inside. Passes back, left wing, from 18 feet away. Pulled in by Jones.
Ah, shit.
In on that last layup. He is so smooth.
I just realized if I'm good enough, I don't think I can get anything the first year. I don't think I'm allowed to change teams the first year. But I'm going to have a dilemma as to whether or not I'm going to change teams after a couple of years. I guess it depends on how well I'm progressing the team. Because by the end of the next season, I think that'll be coming up. I don't think I can get anything after my first season, but after next season for sure, I know that'll be a thing to look at.
Both teams are going to shake things up a little bit with some subs. He gets them both. Higgins is needed out on the floor. He didn't get much of a rest.
Come on.
There
we go.
Inbounds the ball.
Did they just put the entire basketball court down on there? Well, actually, now that I think about it, this is probably just specific. Well, I mean, they could do wrestling and stuff here, but this is a pretty centralized. I mean, this gym kind of serves the one basic purpose, doesn't it? You can do basketball, and then they got the volleyball court kind of in the middle of the whole thing, and then you could probably put wrestling mats over it or something.
Nelson gets it left way.
Other than that, you're just assemblies or something.
Rebound. He looks very comfortable under the glass.
High school graduations, stuff like that.
Backs in.
That's actually what that's what Drake University's place is for. It's the Knapp Center. I'm pretty sure it's mostly used for that as well. It's pretty much just basketball, volleyball, wrestling, and then graduations and such. Maybe band concerts or whatnot. You know, I gotta admit, after being in that big ass arena that has all those open spaces. Okay, I need to take this a bit more seriously. It's kind of cool to be in a gym like this that's just packed all the way to the as far as they can get you in.
Robertson backs him down.
There we go. There we go. Get it in. God damn it! The fuck?
There was plenty of time on the shot clock, but he got a little over anxious.
Fuck. He got a little over. No, he should have made it. He backed him down and then just fucked it up. Come on.
three-point attempt.
There you go.
But they're still out in front by 1.
Ah, shit.
And it's controlled.
Dude, what was that pass?
Great instincts. He knew
We had a really good chance, and my guy just sort of nonchalantly threw it into the other guy. Like, what was that shit? Oh my god.
Missy layups are going to give him a quick trip to the bench for him.
This is stupid. This is getting stupid.
The shot clock and the game clock. Shoots the turnaround, gets it to fall.
What a great setup on that delivery. What a play.
Oh my god. Okay. Come on. Ah. We need that and one, boys.
Gets the first, and that brings them
There you
within
go.
2.
A pair of huge free throws right
Come
there
on,
to
boys.
trim this
Need that
lead.
and
Just
one.
what the doctor ordered.
All right.
Copeland.
Oh, how many fouls are we at?
Good foul there.
Third.
Get the ball back
Okay,
as
so we
soon
got
as
a
possible.
bunch.
Jones
A bunch to go.
inbounds.
Oh! Oh, defense!
I'd love to see that.
Oh, and he made the 3. Holy shit. Perfect.
Left in the game.
Oh my god.
Jackson State calls timeout.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
15 seconds left in the game.
Oh. Dude, that'd be perfect if I can just keep them from doing anything.
The crossover. Stubbs.
Oh my god, we had a hand in his face and everything.
Score one.
That's
for
all
the
right.
little guys.
Alright, we're good. Just...
Dandridge beats it to the left. Backs in. Robertson. The big shot.
Got it! Another buzzer beater.
And it's
Fucking A.
the Tigers edge out Jackson State.
We are the buzzer
65
beater
to
kings.
67. And now it's time to show you our player of the game.
Oh.
Let's quickly go to Greg
Gee,
Gumbel.
I wonder if that's going to be the game-changing performance.
Game-changing performance.
Hi, and welcome everyone to the 2K Sports Studios. I'm Greg Gumbel, and we're going to bring you our Pontiac game-changing performance. This contest needed every
Oh,
second
look,
afforded
I'm
before
shocked.
A winner was to come out on top. The Grambling State Tigers really had their hands full until the game's closing moments when this clutch shot gave them the lead.
That was
and the
nice.
win.
That was nice.
Thank you, Greg. This is Vern Lundquist for Tracy Wolfson and Bill Raftery. We hope you enjoyed this presentation of college hoops on 2K Sports.
Well, I'm pretty happy with how that went. So, I'll definitely take that. Wow. Were they all... Okay, Prairie Views was not as close, but these... The Texas Southern game and the Jackson State game came down to the wire. Amazing. Alright. So I think what I'm going to do... Oh, now I hear it. Okay. You know, I actually have the occasional tag with songs, as I'm finding out. There's a lot of schools that will, you know, they have it in the YouTube list for, you know, songs to monetize. It's usually the bigger ones. That's generally the rule there. Is it's the big ones. All right. I think it's time to save this. Call it good. It feels like I haven't been doing it all that long. Let me alt tab over, see how long this is. Hour 43. That's not bad. It's about where I have been. Yeah, it is time. So to the people who watch this on YouTube, thank you very much for continuing watching this series, especially since I kind of stopped doing NCAA Basketball 10. So for the people who really were interested in watching college basketball and not me flailing around in NCAA Basketball 10 all the time, Thanks, because I really do enjoy this. It's pretty good.